What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Um, I remember shout out to Town Baker. He did a video like this. I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, reminding people about Curry approaching the record. Um, so even though the Warriors lost last night to the San Antonio Spurs, Steph Curry continues to have a great season, and you really could blame that on playing back to backs. To be honest with you, but it is what it is. But still, the Warriors are still one of the top teams in the NBA, a championship threat. Steph Curry is still an MVP candidate by far, and he approaches Ray Allen's record. Okay, he's quickly approaching his record. Um, right now, he has 2,951 three-pointers to Ray Allen's 2,973. What makes it more remarkable is the fact that Ray Allen attempted right now, when you compare it to, Ray Allen has attempted almost 600 more three-point attempts, almost 600. And Ray Allen was known for his accuracy. He was 40% from three, but that just goes to show you how unbelievably efficient Steph Curry has been from the three-point line. And Steph, you know, shoots more difficult three-pointers. I mean, he shoots them. Yeah, he shoots them traditionally, how some guys in the past off of screens or catch and shoots, but he shoots them from deep, off the dribble, hand in his face. Um, you know, he shoots them from all angles. So he's definitely the greatest three-point shooter we've ever seen. He's just going to make it official when he passes Ray Allen, which should be at the least, given that he's making about five a game, at least within the next 5 games. But we know Steph is capable of those 8, 9, 10, 11 three-pointers made in a game type explosions. So he could theoretically do it in 3 games. But it's going to be soon. And he's going to become the first player to exceed 3,000 three-pointers. So um, he's it's coming. It's coming. When you look at the history of the three-point shot, and you look at the former three-point kings and how the names have changed over the years. First, it was a guy like Brian Taylor, who was an ABA player, played the last few years of his career in the NBA before he suffered the career-ending ACL injury. Um, Back when the ACL injury was almost always career-ending or career-altering. But then, first it was Brian Taylor. Then it was a guy named Joey Hassett. Joey Hassett was the three-point leader. Then I believe he was usurped by Dr. Duncanstein, Daryl Griffith. He was a three-point king. And then Larry Bird briefly was a three-point king. And then there was a guy named uh, Dale Ellis who overtook him. And then he was overtaken temporarily by a guy named Michael Adams. Michael Adams was the all-time three-point makes leader. And then later on, Dale Ellis retook the mantle of three-point king. And Dale Ellis, back in 1994, became the first player to make 1,000 three-pointers in a career. And then Dale Ellis was the three-point king all the way into the 97-98 season when he was overtaken by Reggie Miller. And of course, Reggie Miller retired as three-point king with 2,560 back in the end of the 2004-2005 season. And he remained the all-time king until he was passed some 10 years ago by Ray Allen. And Ray Allen, of course, retired. I think it was after the 2000. What season was that? Was it 2014 season or 13 season? I think it was maybe the 14 season. He retired with 2,973 three-pointers. So it's been a long time coming. Um, I don't think that. Uh, Now, this is the thing, though. Will Steph stay the three-point king? And then this is a possibility. This is a possibility. Harden is a little younger, right? Now, we all agree that Harden is a fraud, he's falling apart or whatever. But he shoots them in abundance. What happens if, say, Curry doesn't play more than 3 or 4 more years? But Harden is this guy who's a stat chaser. Let's say he wants to play until he's 40 and wants to break records. That's a possibility because Harden is approaching Reggie Miller. All right? He's only one of 4 guys with 2,500 career three pointers. Harden, Miller, Allen, Curry. That's a possibility. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could. Then you got these other guys who are coming up who shoot the rock, not at the percentages that Curry does, but they shoot a lot of them. So anyway, tell me what you guys think.